Hello, boys and girls. It's 17th of April 2017. I am currently on holiday, actually. It's bank holiday today, Monday. We had bank holiday on Friday, and I've got the rest of this week off. So I've got a nice break. Haven't gone anywhere yet. Yeah, just been enjoying various things in good old England. One of which was this boat trip we did on the Thames on Saturday, which was excellent. Had a good fun doing that. Far too much drinking. Luckily, no one died, which is positive. Yeah, but anyway, trading wise, so things have been quite quiet trading wise for me. Let's get into it. So, first of all, the close. So, I've had no trades closed this week, so I'm at 0-0. Woo! I like not losing money, shall we say? So that's all nice. Still 6.2% down. Which kind of sucks a bit, but you are where you are, right? Determined to make that back. So jumping straight into the other stuff for the week. Here we go. So weekly insight and yeah, okay, that should say and river something. I just changed that. And river action. There you go. So open trades. I've got 0% risk open. I've got two trades open, which I'll show you in a minute. 0% risk on them. So yeah, things are looking good. I can't currently lose any more than 6.2%. In fact, I should be able to lock in some stuff. So let's just have a quick look at that. Now you've got to bear in mind Friday was bank holiday. Today's a bank holiday in the UK. So for Easter and that. So markets are a little thin at the moment. Which is another reason why I'm not actively trading too much, or not planning on actively trading too much this week. Now, oil's been on a nice run, so we got long around here. Run it up to, hang on, what am I in there? I am in about 370 pips locked in there. So that's not too bad. I think I'm about 2R at the moment, 60 quid. Yeah, 2R. Yeah, I think I risked about 30, so just shy of 2R. This does look like it's rolling over. We're getting a sell signal over here on the 8 hourly. Daily's starting to shape up nicely for a sell. Now, what's interesting with this one is that I would actually consider, let's get the 2 hour on here as well, because the 2 hour is setting up for a nice sell, as you can see coming through here. So I would definitely be selling this. However, and the big however is that the contract is expiring tomorrow, I believe. And I always get confused. I'm never FXCM oil contract dates. Yeah, this isn't it, is it? Is this it? Trading hours, contracts, oil. Yeah. Just whilst I'm finding this. Yeah, I always struggle reading these. So here's USO, and what are we now? We are April. So I think that means the 19th is the last day it trades, right? So we've got 2 days left. So we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and then there'll be a new contract. So I'm not wanting to get into a short for the next for a 2 day period. Am I? I don't think I am. No, I mean it's borderline because if I, on this, sorry, I don't know what I've done here. On this 2 hour chart, you would probably want to run it for a day or so, but I think I'd want at least a week to be able to, in case it really went for it. Incidentally, if you'd played this as a 2 hour trade, you could have done well. I mean, one of my pals got knobbed out here. But I mean, if you use the Itchy Cloud as a stop, that would have run really well. But anyway, that's hindsight being a beautiful thing. So that's oil. The other one I've got, let's stick it back on the 8 hour, is Aussie CAD. So I don't know if you remember this, but I've been following this one for a while. It was a playoff of this on the weekly here, a playoff of a short playoff of this previous support here at the 1.03. I had a very small position on it. My aim was that basically it would just kind of run down. And yeah, not too long ago, I realized that for it to actually get down to my target would take months. Well, it could potentially take months. So anyway, I'm where I am, and I'm basically hiding behind this 1.01 support level now. Notice it, it's CAD, so it is related to oil. So as it's happening at the moment, this trade is kind of correlated with my other oil trade. So yeah, they're both kind of walking a little bit backwards. But as I say, market's thin. Who knows what tomorrow's going to? Well, who knows when Aussie opens up again, and then the UK markets follow on at 9 o'clock. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm not taking this as negative. We've got some money locked in there, which is all good. So about 0.8% locked in, minus rollovers and stuff. So probably, all things said and done, probably looking to make about 0.7%, providing I don't lose any more money, which I potentially could. So that is that. What else have I got going on? Right, so just a bunch of notes really. Now, as I was saying, I'm not really planning on trading too much this week. One, because it's holiday, and one, because it's a short, sort of thin week. But there are a couple of things I'm looking at. So GBP Jappy, I haven't got any orders waiting. GBP, I don't think I've got any orders at all. No orders sitting in. So GBP Jappy, yeah, so nicely kind of downtrending, kind of pop through here. So you could get a play off of this, as I said, 137.50 here would be a reasonable play. But I'm just going to keep an eye on it for now. As I say, the price, seems to be heading that way, but I don't like thin markets. Makes the price kind of go a bit funny. But yeah, we'd be looking for a kind of clip over that. Get another sell on there, perhaps. So that could be something to look at. What else have I noted? Why can't I find it? There we go. GBP Jappy. Euro NZD. Keep eyes open for short. Euro NZD. Yeah, so same thing here. You can see I've still got the lines drawn on. The same issue is I just don't particularly want to get into the market right now. Sorry, I'm just looking over at the so 250 is also support on the. I was looking at the other chart. So 250 here. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, same play here. We've got some support here. It's stuck below it, so we use that to be resistance to send us down. So markets have been quiet. I'm not loving any trades until we've got a bit of momentum behind things and a bit of weight behind it, really. So that's Euro NZD. GBP NZD. I was doing all kinds of funny things with this. So I don't know if I'm going to play it, but let me bring this over here, which is now just, bugger this. How have I managed to do that? I can't get the chart now. Well, yeah, great. Anyway, I think I can still prove my point, although I'll have to do a bit of work on it. Yeah, so there's kind of support here, support here, support here, support here. So I was looking at orders, going click this, click this, click this, and just kind of scale on in. We're basically playing off this support level about here. Yeah, so you could clip that in, scale that in, and then have a kind of another sort of support level here for a target. Don't mind it. Not certain. I think the further this gets nearer to that 1,800, the more I'm likely to put this in. It's not really my traditional sort of play, though. I just saw it and didn't mind it. Now, can I get rid of that? Yes, I can. Okay. Again, these are just concepts I'm running through my little brain. I'm probably not going to do them. USD, Jappy. Woo! Yeah, so same thing. We could do with a pullback. I mean, I'm sorry, I just popped the look at that on the weekly. I mean, this thing's rolling down nicely. So you'd expect a pullback maybe to that 110 level. Nice round number. Yeah, nice round number. And within these moving averages here, I used to trade another strategy that was basically this. You'd have some excuse me, moving averages on it, and you'd look for something like that. So it's a downtrend. You look for a bearish signal, put your order in. Excuse me, I don't know what I've done. Put your order in underneath it. and then get filled and off you go. And then you'd find another one there as a kind of bearish. So anyway, oh, that would have been a great one. So using that strategy again, you know, pull back, rejection candle, order underneath, pop, bang. So you could quite easily argue right now that you could do with another one into this zone here. So I will be keeping an eye on that. Quite how I'll trade it, I don't know, but a pull back to that 110 area would be lovely, actually. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. I'm just looking over at the weekly. 110 is also support for a previous level here. So lots of reasons why that 110 is quite important, actually. So I'll draw that on there for y'all. Woo! Sorry, it's holiday. So yeah, over here, support, nice shoulder here, weekly. There it is again, held up there. It wasn't a big level here, presumably something put a lot of weight behind it. And we are looking for a setup here. So this has actually just gone up in my estimations now. I've done a bit more analysis with you all on it. So if I can get, Jesus, I'm almost considering putting the order straight in actually. Yeah, 105. I think I can make it down to 105. So what would we be doing? We'd be doing something along the lines of that. Let's have a look. Let's just do this for the sake of argument. So what, 140 pip. So entry order short. Get my right account. No. What did I say? 110. Although I probably won't use the round number. I'll adjust that in a minute. Sell, stop. Put in. What did I say? 140 pips. 10, and I probably want what, 0.3% risk, yep, to 30 quid, and then a reasonable target would be 105, maybe 105 isn't enough. Would it run? Because the next level is about 1-1. Yeah, so I'm not getting a great. Something doesn't look right there. Oh, it's pips. Sorry, that's why. 105. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, suddenly this trade just looked a lot better to me. Live trading in the room with Philly Blunt. Right, so let me just run through what I was looking at there because I kept looking over at my other monitor. Frick, this is an awkward trade. So, yeah, big support on this blue line. We've got other support down here around this 105. Could be a realistic target. And, yeah, we're going to pull back to this 110. Now, what I always look for the things I don't like about the trade. What I don't like about it is that this might be just a pip over support and it's failed. Although it is massively bearish. So, hopefully that's not the case. I do use hope there. What else don't I like about it? I always like the things I don't like about it. Oh, yeah, the other thing is we're at a 61% fib retracement on this. Again, this is weekly we're looking at here. So we've retraced, you know, if this was, these numbers matter. So this 61, I'd expect it to be getting rejected around about now and going bullish. So, yeah, I still think the trade's valid actually for 0.25% risk. You've just seen me think that all the way through. I am going to leave. I'm going to tweak it a little bit now. Sorry, this is running on, but maybe this is interesting to people. So I'll get back down to my daily chart. This I don't want to have there. I need to have it a little bit away from that 110. So something like that. Fine. That hasn't, let's move my order, not move my stop. So my risk is now probably 0.35. God, I can guess this stuff, right? And then a realistic target. I'm going to do the target based on where we ran to on the last shoulder. I think so, about there. So I've got a trade of nearly 3-1. Nearly 3? So this is giving me, what do I got here? 94 over 34 is 2.7. 2.7. 2.7. Does it look beautiful still? See, I actually do like it. I like it a lot. I don't think that needs to be... I think that can come down a little bit. Not that's going to make a much difference. Let's just check between the bid and the ask. Not much in it. Yeah. So I like it. I like it a lot. I do like it. What I'm hesitating about is whether I'd be better placed to wait for the rejection candle itself. No, I like it. I've got my reasons. Yeah, it's all good. We've got a big close last week on the weekly, sending us below the support level. So I am going to use that. So anyway, when I've paid this 30 quid to the market, I'll let you know. So that actually became a bit more interesting than I was thinking of. USD Swissy, probably not on the weekly. Yeah, so we've got a nice sell signal here, but do I like it? Yeah, I think I do actually. It's rather interesting, isn't it? So what have we got here? So I'm doing this a little bit in real time. Come on, give me a bloody ruler. Line, not ruler, sorry. So if you had to draw a line like that, you'd have something like that, wouldn't you? Fine. And if you had to draw another one, you draw it like that. Fine. And plonk that in about there. Excuse me. Sorry this isn't thought through a little bit more scientifically. Yeah. I know what my hesitation was. It's because we got this one number here. This one number just seems too round not to be significant, but it doesn't, I mean, it's not done much before. So if we were taking this, so it's shorting the USD, which is also the same as shorting the well, as in the same direction as that trade we just put on. So what could we do with this? I'd get rid of that for a start. And then I would probably put stop pretty tight there. And an entry, where would we put the entry? Probably there. Again, I don't like that 100 number, but it hasn't really held up. I mean, it's been pushed, but it hasn't really held up. So, and then I'd probably be looking to get out here. But we'd trail it. Do I or do I not? I thought it might be worth a small position. I mean, the weekly's a bit shit. God, you're really getting my thoughts today. Sorry. 18 minutes. So, yeah, weekly's shitty. So, basically what that means is you are looking at this daily play, which potentially could go down to here. So, drawing it up, I don't think we're going to get the odds on it. I think you'd be looking at, so what would that be? That's 100 pips, call it 100. And then I think you probably aim for this to 200, to 2 to 1. Probably not worth it. The reward's not great enough if you're playing it as a support and resistance trade. However, you could play it as a momentum trade off of this. Anyway, I'm hesitating and I'm confused. Well, not confused, but I'm thinking about it too much, which probably means it's not that great. So let's crack on. What other favourites have we got in here? Indices, US 30. Yeah, who knows, man? These indices that never fail. America is great. The world is great. UK was looking really red earlier. Is that even today? I'd assume that's not today, is it? 13th? Nah, okay, cool. The market's closed. That makes a lot of sense. Were all these shut today? I assume Germany was shut, was it? Yeah. Okay, so we've just got this. Have a look at the Aussie then. What's Aussie been doing? Yeah. So we keep getting these lovely little, oh yeah, we're rolling over. But as my man Alex pointed out earlier on in the video, we've thought that every bloody time. So a lot of us, well, I think we're trying not to fall for it now. And there we go. Last one, silver. Silver. Yeah, we had a bit of a run last week, which is nice for all us silver owners. Our ISAs are probably looking sweet. But now what it does, who knows? It's stalling at this like 850 level. Really wasn't how I thought silver would play out. There we go. So anyway, that's it. I hope it was helpful. That's 20 minutes of it. 20 minutes to listen to me. Oh yeah, just quickly, the news that's coming up. This is the high event news. So we've been through all of this. So next thing's on Wednesday, NZD. Not sure how much that rocks it. Bank of England Thursday. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's significant. And then potentially some rocky stuff with the CAD, which I'm in. So that is me. That's me trading. Hope you're all well. If anyone else is off for the week, enjoy it. If not, enjoy your work. Enjoy what you're up to. And most importantly, live the goddamn dream. Love you all.